Hello and welcome to another Dragonfrog Games construction video. This is for our 15mm Small Elven house, and you can see all the bits have been laid out here. That's everything that you need to make it. Show all of it. And let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to do the roof, so I'll just move these bits to the side. So I'm going to start with these. Just going to glue them together and then the end bits on. So I want to just get some glue up here. This is just normal PVA glue that I'm using. It tends to hold them together quite well. You just got to wait for it to dry. I tend not to wait for it to dry in the videos because I just want to get on and get them glued together. So sometimes bits slip apart while making. There we go. So they just slot together. I just leave them like that. Not quite right, but good enough until I've got these bits done. There we go, that should be enough to just slip that on. Then we can turn it to do the other side. Just get a little bit of glue in these bits. And then use this one. There we go. Should just slot on there, so I'm just going to put that to the side and leave it to dry while I do the next bits. So then we have the roof, base of the roof. Now again, I've said in other videos, the always have the burnt side of the floors of the roof and of the other floors facing down. So then we have some glue along here. There, just in a straight line for all these bits, which are going to have some of this on it. So just press that in there, and then the other side. Sorry for that little break, the camera ran out of memory and I had to delete other ones. So we're just putting a little bit of stuff on here. I'm slotting that in there. And then we put some glue there, in here and there. And then we just slot that down on there. So it goes in there and then the other side. In there, and we've got this bit to put on. Just go there and down, and the same for the other side. Just those bits at the sides, and I'm just going to leave that. In fact, no, I think it's probably been long enough, so put some glue up and down here. go, and then we can take that and we just slot that inside there. There we go. So it should go right to the edges there. Just hold that in place for a little while. Then I'm going to put it down over there to dry. Move on to the rest of it. Okay, so we put the side walls in first. Again, the more burnt the side facing down so that it will go on to the lower floors better. There we go. And we just slot that in. Again on the other side. And some glue in these bits. On there. Just slot it all the way down to the bottom. There we go. The other side, all the way down to the bottom nicely. And then I'm going to take this bit, put a little bit of dab of glue on it, and put it in there and rotate it down. And do all the buttresses. Which just slot in and then come down all the way around. There's 4 of them. Make sure it slots into the gap at the bottom. There we go, so you can see it just goes in and then slots down. There we go. And then the windows. So we put a little bit of glue on the bottom of that. There, and then we just slide that in there, and then take one of these, put glue along the bottom and in there, and you can put some glue around the very outside. It's a little bit fiddly, I find. Just put it in, it does go in between them, and then just push it in. There we go. I've got 2 other windows to do. I actually find it easier to put glue on this bit. And you can put a little bit on each of them and slot it in. There we go. Again, balance it on a finger. Just put it in, aiming for the other side of the windowsill. So it just slots in nicely. There you go. So that goes into the window slot, and it should just slot nicely in there. Just helps keep that bit in place. And we want to put glue in there, so it just goes. Oh, we want to put a little bit of glue on each side there. Again, just balance it on the finger, aiming for the other side of the windowsill. And there we go. Now comes the bit where you want to be very, very careful with your glue. So take this bit, put a little bit of glue up the sides. And that just slots right down into the doorway. Then to do the side bits, I'll do this side against there first. Just need a little bit of glue. Hold it in place. Now you want to be very careful you don't get too much glue everywhere, because if you glue the doors, it's not going to, the doors won't open and shut. If you can see it's got the holes there that this just slots into nicely. So, slightly difficult to see. I should just go in. There we go. So that's that one in place there. Then we're going to gently put the doors in. You can see that they've got their little hole in the bottom, so we just slot that into the hole, and that one, push them in so it's closed. Then this bit will go on top there. Now we need a tiny amount of glue. I'm going to put it on the outside here so it doesn't go anywhere near the holes. And then that just pushes down into that gap like so. And then you'll see the doors will open. And close. Now I don't recommend trying to do that while the glue is still drying, because it can move the frame, but you want to be careful you didn't get glue to stop it from doing that. And then that's finished and that is finished. You just slot that on top, and there is our finished product. There we go. And I might have, do I have an orc somewhere? Yep, I have a painted orc that can go beside to see how big the building is. So that is how to make the 15mm Elven Small House. Thank you for watching.